If you wish to be loved, love. Seneca. In the bustling currents of our daily lives, we often cling to connections, fearing the void that solitude might bring. Yet, there's profound strength in being missed, in stepping back to allow the space for others to value your presence truly. This video explores a key Stoic principle, embracing absence as a path to deeper connections and self-respect. We will delve into why letting go is not just about detaching from others, but about redefining how we engage with the world, making our re-entrance into people's lives more impactful and meaningful. This journey isn't just about finding peace in solitude. It's about crafting a presence that is valued and missed. One, the value of being alone. Ever wonder why the silence of solitude can sometimes speak louder than the roar of the crowd? Let's delve deep into the transformative power of being alone, an exploration championed by the Stoics and vitally relevant in our relentless world. In the tapestry of life, the value of being alone often emerges as a profound truth, sometimes infinitely more enriching than the presence of those who may not uplift or understand us. This introspective voyage encourages us to explore self-awareness and personal growth by stepping back from the daily interactions that no longer resonate with our core essence. The act of distancing oneself is not merely a separation, but a vital opportunity to gain perspective. It allows us to observe ourselves from the outside, reassessing the emotions and thoughts that weave through our existence with renewed clarity. Seneca once wisely remarked, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." In this light, distancing becomes a practice of purification and introspection, helping us to appreciate the present and understand the true weight and impact of our connections and experiences. By granting ourselves the sacred space to breathe, reflect, and above all heal, we open the doors to personal renewal. This invitation to self-exploration during periods of voluntary seclusion isn't a permanent farewell to past relationships, but rather a necessary interlude, a moment to rediscover and realign with our most authentic values and aspirations. In the sanctuary of solitude, we find the freedom to engage in activities that reflect our true interests and passions, whether it's reconnecting with long-forgotten hobbies or embarking on new adventures that expand our horizons. This strategic distancing is not aimed at severing ties definitively, but offers the essential liberty to heal and evolve. Over time, this practice allows us to revisit our previous perceptions of people or situations through a new, clearer, and more detached lens, facilitating future decisions that resonate more deeply with our personal growth. Thus, time apart is not only a method to detoxify our lives from negative influences, but also a celebration of our capacity for renewal and transformation. By embracing this period of reflection and self-awareness, we commit to not only our inner peace and happiness, but to a future where each step is taken with intention, wisdom, and a lighter heart. Marcus Aurelius once stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Embracing solitude is thus a path to true freedom and a profound discovery of the authentic self, helping us navigate modern life with Stoic wisdom and a serene spirit. By integrating these Stoic practices into our lives, we forge a connection with an ancient philosophy that remains astonishingly relevant today, offering strategies to handle the chaos of contemporary existence with grace and resilience. This narrative of solitude, as a strategic retreat into self-awareness and growth, not only enriches our lives but also equips us with the tools to return to our social spheres revitalized, making decisions that are rooted in a deeper understanding of ourselves and our paths forward. 2. Differentiating between need and desire. In your journey through life, have you ever paused to distinguish between what you truly need and what you merely desire? This exploration goes far beyond the basics. It's a deep dive into the essence of our very existence, challenging us to reflect on the pillars that support, not just our survival but our flourishing as well. Consider the needs that are as vital as the air we breathe or the affection we cherish. These are the fundamentals that maintain the structure of our lives. They foster our emotional well-being and enable us to thrive. Desires, however, often skim the surface of our longings. Like the ever-changing waves on the sea, they promise immediate joy but rarely hold enough substance to support enduring happiness. This introspective journey invites us to wade into the deeper waters of our soul, questioning the true value of what we yearn for. Such bold self-inquiry prompts us to look past the fleeting shine of material things and to cherish the real treasures that underpin our existence. It's about liberating ourselves from unnecessary attachments, not just detaching, but cultivating a deep appreciation for what we already possess. In this light, gratitude transforms. It becomes more than a simple acknowledgement. It emerges as a transcendent state, celebrating the fulfillment found in simplicity and authenticity. This Stoic philosophy echoes through the ages, particularly in the words of Seneca, who once said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." This wisdom encapsulates the notion that true richness comes not from an excess of possessions, but from the liberty to desire less, right? Finding contentment in what truly matters. Now, imagine a young professional consumed by the pursuit of the latest tech gadgets, believing each new device brings happiness. Yet with each acquisition, the satisfaction quickly fades, replaced by a new desire. This cycle of craving and brief fulfillment continues until they encounter Stoicism. Reflecting on Seneca's words, they begin to reassess their pursuits, gradually shifting their focus from acquiring more to appreciating what is already within their grasp. Their life simplifies, satisfaction deepens, and ironically, they find themselves genuinely happier with less. So, what does this mean for you? Are there areas in your life where the line between need and desire has become blurred? How might your life change if you focused on appreciating what you already have, rather than acquiring more? This isn't just about physical possessions. It extends to relationships, career aspirations, and personal goals. Remember the core lesson from our Stoic guides. Wealth is not found in the abundance of possessions, but in the richness of a contented heart. Cherish simplicity and let your desires be few. What steps can you take today to move towards this profound simplicity and deeper appreciation in your own life? 3. Being strictly rational. Embarking on the Stoic path, particularly through the practice of strict rationality, compels us to confront a world often overwhelmed by excess. Here, the Stoic journey isn't merely about self-denial, but about discerning the essential from the superfluous here, a vital act that Marcus Aurelius described as separating the wheat from the chaff. This discernment becomes not just a choice, but a profound declaration of authenticity, returning us to our truest selves. Have you ever considered what truly drives your decisions? Is it need or is it desire masked as necessity? In each moment of gratitude or genuine satisfaction, we witness an affirmation of our ability to find meaning and joy in what is fundamentally valuable and lasting. These instances are not fleeting. They are the bedrock upon which we can build a life of contentment. As Epictetus said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. This sentiment rings especially true in our journey toward rationality, where every emotional response and every heartfelt desire is acknowledged but placed under the scrutiny of reason. Here, in the cool domain of logic, emotions are guests but not the masters of our decisions. As we embark on this voyage of strict rationality, we are invited to deeply examine the foundations of our relationships and life situations. This introspection is a call to honesty, a chance to ask ourselves, do the connections I maintain support my growth, or do they bind me to outdated patterns and unfounded fears? Consider this. What are the pillars that truly support your growth, and what might actually be chains in disguise? By adopting a strictly rational approach, we unlock a level of clarity that allows us to navigate life's complexities with unprecedented precision. It pushes us to meticulously weigh the pros and cons, compelling us to face the rationalizations that often justify why certain people and situations remain in our lives. As we delve into this analysis, we must ask ourselves, are we merely accommodating the familiar, or are we courageously pursuing what genuinely fosters our growth? Stoicism teaches us that true empowerment comes from within, and that by embracing rationality, we can steer our lives with a clarity that transcends the emotional turbulence that often clouds judgment. This path is demanding. It requires us to be present, mindful, and incredibly honest with ourselves. It's a journey of constant questioning and relentless curiosity about our own motives and the authenticity of our external attachments. So, I invite you to reflect on this. As you consider the people and situations in your life, are they truly enhancing your journey, or are they remnants of a past self? How can you apply strict rationality today to make decisions that are aligned with your truest, most authentic self? This introspective journey of Stoicism, guided by the principles of strict rationality, isn't just about understanding life. It's about transforming it. It's a transformation that begins with a single, powerful question and unfolds into a lifetime of discovery and authenticity. As you navigate this path, remember that each step taken in awareness and rational evaluation is a step towards a life not just lived, but truly understood. 4. Exercising control over our perceptions and reactions. Engaging with the Stoic principle of exercising control over our perceptions and reactions can transform not just how we view our challenges, but how we engage with the world. Many of us, especially men in the prime of life, grapple with justifications rooted in deep-seated habits, fears of loneliness, or a fragile self-esteem. These often skew our perceptions and hinder our growth. But Stoicism, a beacon of rationality and resilience, offers a potent remedy to these distortions. Marcus Aurelius, a stalwart of Stoic philosophy, once profoundly stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote encapsulates the essence of Stoicism, recognizing that while the whims of fate are beyond our control, we wield absolute power over our interpretations and reactions. By embracing this mindset, we engage in a rigorous exercise of our rational judgment, clearing the fog that shrouds our decisions. This scrutiny illuminates our understanding of relationships and circumstances, guiding us to choices that align with our core values and life ambitions. The Stoic pursuit of rationality echoes through the ages, challenging us to maintain a strict vigil over our perceptual and emotional responses. Such discipline leads to a deeper comprehension of our interactions and the roles we play within them. As we dissect our reactions and understand their roots, we grow closer to achieving a life marked by informed, healthy decisions. Moreover, acceptance of change is fundamental in Stoic thought. It invites us to recognize the impermanence that defines human existence. This realization is vital, for change is not merely a backdrop, but the very fabric that weaves the tapestry of our lives. As we come to terms with this, we set forth on a transformative journey, a dance with the incessant flow of the universe, discovering uncharted paths and new possibilities for growth. As we apply these ancient teachings to modern life, we find that Stoicism offers more than just personal peace. It provides practical strategies for leading a fulfilled and balanced life. It teaches us to meet life's ebb and flow with poise and resilience, integrating timeless wisdom into the daily hustle of contemporary existence. So as you navigate through your day, remember the words of another great Stoic, Epictetus. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Let this guide you to make choices that not only respond to the moment, but also pave the way for future well-being. In integrating these Stoic practices, remember that each moment of awareness is a step toward mastering the art of living. By practicing Stoicism, you cultivate a mindset equipped to handle life's greatest challenges with grace, making you a beacon of strength and stability in a constantly changing world. Thus, the journey of Stoicism is not just about personal enlightenment, but about enriching the lives of others around us through our example. 5. Acceptance of change. In this fleeting world, understanding that each moment is ephemeral and that every relationship and experience is transient teaches us a profound lesson about appreciating the present. When we fully embrace people and experiences with gratitude, while they are still within reach, we acknowledge the beauty and fragility of life, an act of profound significance. This awareness is liberating, allowing us to detach from things that once seemed insurmountable. We come to see that saying goodbye is as natural as saying hello, and this acceptance molds us into enthusiastic travelers on life's journey, full of curiosity that propels us to explore new horizons. By embracing change not as an adversary but as an ally, we open doors to new possibilities, challenges, and adventures, inviting personal renewal and consciously releasing what no longer serves us. This creates space in our inner garden for new seeds of experience to be planted and cultivated. This perspective of acceptance is not about passive resignation, but about making an active choice to flow with the currents of life, recognizing that each ending is merely the precursor to a new beginning. Just as the seasons change, bringing new forms of beauty and challenges, so are we invited to renew our being, embracing change as the path to growth and self-realization. Reflect on the words of the philosopher Heraclitus. No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river and he's not the same man. This profound statement encapsulates the essence of acceptance of change, reminding us that transformation is the only constant in our lives. By embracing this reality, we not only ease the process of detachment, but also prepare ourselves to welcome new chapters with open arms, a willing heart, and a mind vibrant with curiosity. Consider Jessica, a mid-career professional who found herself at a crossroads when her company announced a sudden merger. Instead of resisting the change, Jessica chose to see it as an opportunity for growth. She embarked on a journey to learn new skills and eventually transitioned into a role that better aligned with her passions. Her story is a testament to the power of embracing change with courage and openness, showing us that when one door closes, another opens, if only we are prepared to step through it. So how can we apply this understanding in our daily lives? How do we ensure that when we are mised, it's because we have made a significant, positive impact on those around us? Embracing change requires courage and a willingness to let go of the familiar. It invites us to live deeply, to appreciate every moment, and to leave a lasting positive imprint on the world. Let's start a conversation below. What changes are you embracing in your life right now? How are you navigating these transitions? Share your experiences and let's grow together. Remember, accepting change isn't just about adjusting to new realities. It's about transforming them into opportunities for personal renewal and growth. As we continue on our eternal journey of discovery and renewal, let the fluidity of existence inspire you to embrace impermanence with love and courage. 6. Let's focus on essential needs. This idea calls us on a profound journey of introspection and discernment, challenging us to sift through the whirlwind of desires and attachments that clutter our lives. As we embark on this path, I invite you to consider: what truly forms the foundation of a fulfilling life? Is it the relentless pursuit of fleeting pleasures, or is it something more substantial? Marcus Aurelius, a revered Stoic philosopher, once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself and your way of thinking." This insight leads us to recognize that genuine fulfillment arises not from external acquisitions but from catering to our deepest, most fundamental needs: health, security, love, and self-esteem. These are not just components of a well-lived life. They are its very pillars. As we examine where our energy and attention go, it becomes crucial to question the substance of what often monopolizes our thoughts and efforts. Why do we give so much of ourselves to pursuits that yield little lasting satisfaction? This questioning is not just an intellectual exercise, but a call to realign our priorities towards what is genuinely vital. By shifting our focus to essential needs, we initiate a process of liberation. We begin to free ourselves from the tangles of secondary attachments that, though seductive, contribute little to our real growth and well-being. This shift isn't about renunciation for its own sake. Rather, it's about expanding our capacity to experience life in a richer, more authentic way. Imagine the mental and emotional space this realignment frees up, space that can now welcome new experiences and foster enriching relationships, those that resonate with our deepest values and truly enhance our personal fulfillment. So how does this path toward focusing on what's essential reveal itself in your life? Think about it. Does this approach not only order your existence more effectively but also bring you closer to true freedom? Epictetus, another pillar of Stoic thought, offered this wisdom. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Embracing this Stoic principle teaches us that genuine and lasting happiness is achieved not through the accumulation of goods or transient experiences, but through the gratification of our deepest needs. This fulfillment is a powerful testament to the transformative effect of focusing on what truly matters. It's an approach that enables us to live with greater purpose, peace, and contentment. As you reflect on these ideas, ask yourself, what are the essential needs that, when satisfied, profoundly impact my sense of well-being and fulfillment? How might my life change if I focus more on these and less on fleeting desires? By engaging with these questions, you step into a broader dialogue about what it means to live a good life, guided by the wisdom of Stoicism. This isn't just about personal growth. It's about cultivating a life that resonates with the core of who we are. Let this be an invitation to you, to all of us, to reassess our priorities and embrace the freedom that comes from focusing on what is truly essential. 7. The pursuit of new experiences. In the vast panorama of life, the pursuit of new experiences stands as a luminous beacon of adventure, compelling us to step beyond the familiar borders of our daily routines and plunge into the invigorating depths of the unknown. This vibrant call to adventure isn't merely about seeking novelty. It's an invitation to shatter the comfortable chains of habitual patterns that, though reassuring, often limit our growth and hinder the full expression of our potential. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once remarked, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that things are difficult." This wisdom resonates deeply with our theme, urging us to embrace uncertainty and novelty with open arms, understanding that each new encounter and experience harbors the potential for profound self-discovery and personal evolution. Venturing out of our comfort zones exposes us to a plethora of possibilities, learning opportunities, and transformative experiences. As we engage with diverse activities, interact with different people, and explore uncharted interests, we weave a rich tapestry of life experiences that broadens our perspectives and enriches our understanding of the world. Each new environment and every new face we meet acts as a mirror, reflecting facets of ourselves previously unseen and providing fresh lenses through which we can reevaluate our lives and past decisions. This journey is not just about detachment from outdated patterns and relationships that no longer contribute to our well-being. It is about adorning our lives with depth and richness, transforming us into resilient and adaptable individuals. These qualities are essential for gracefully navigating the unpredictable currents of change that modern life presents. Thus, the pursuit of new experiences is a profound commitment to our continual evolution. By opening ourselves to the world's vastness and diversity, we not only expand our repertoire of life experiences but also equip ourselves with the tools necessary to grow, adapt, and thrive amidst the ceaseless tides of change. In doing so, we follow the Stoic principle of living in agreement with nature, which includes our nature to seek out and adapt to new challenges and environments. As we integrate this pursuit into our daily lives, it's vital to remember the words of Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic philosopher. "The only constant in life is change." Let this be a guiding principle as we encourage ourselves and others to explore beyond the comfort zone, embracing each new challenge not just with acceptance but with enthusiasm. This approach does not merely enrich our individual lives, but also collectively enhances our communities and societies, weaving a resilient human fabric capable of withstanding the ebb and flow of time and tide. Therefore, let us step forward with courage and curiosity, for in the pursuit of new experiences lies the key to unlocking our fullest potential. As we journey through life's uncharted waters, let each new experience be a stepping stone to personal greatness, a testament to our undying spirit of adventure and our relentless quest for growth. 8. Daily reflection exercise. Embark on the transformative journey of daily reflection, a practice that beckons you into the quiet depths of your soul, offering a respite from the relentless buzz of the modern world. This ritual is not merely an exercise, but an invitation to a profound inner retreat, where the hustle fades into a backdrop of serene silence, filled with the echoes of self-truths and whispers of wisdom. Imagine the silence in this reflective space as a canvas, not empty but vibrant with potential, ready for you to paint with the colors of introspection and awareness. In these moments of quietude, which are far from the absence of sound, you cultivate a fertile ground for self-discovery and understanding. It's here amidst the tranquil scenery that the seeds of awareness are sown, watered by your commitment to look inward and nurtured by the honesty of your self-examination. As you engage in this daily ritual, consider yourself an artisan of the soul, weaving a cloak of consciousness with every thread of thought and emotion. Each strand is selected with care, reflecting the intricate tapestry of your personal growth. This cloak, crafted from the vibrant hues of your experiences, not only offers warmth during moments of doubt, but stands as a testament to your unique path of enlightenment and self-realization. With each passing day, this practice offers a precious opportunity to explore the still waters of your being. It's a chance to dive deep, beyond the superficial layers, to the very essence of who you are. Here, you can quiet the external chatter that too often shapes and restricts us, allowing your inner voice, a voice frequently stifled or ignored, to resonate clearly and guide you. Consider a typical day where the demands of work, social obligations, and digital notifications pull you in myriad directions. In such a world, taking time to be still can feel like a luxury, or for some, an uncomfortable challenge. Yet think of a colleague or a friend whose presence is truly missed when they are not around. Their absence is felt because they bring calm, thoughtful insights rather than just adding to the noise. Can we learn from their example? What strength or peace might we discover in ourselves if we learn to cultivate such presence? Let's ponder this. When was the last time you allowed yourself to miss your own company, to truly be with yourself, uninterrupted? This reflection is not about withdrawing from the world, but about enriching your engagement with it, ensuring that when you are present, you bring the fullness of your being to every interaction. As you continue with this practice, you will gradually uncover more about your desires, fears, and aspirations. It is a journey of becoming, of evolving through self-awareness and extending beyond the familiar confines of your daily existence. In closing, remember that the value of reflection lies not just in the act itself, but in how it shapes your life. By committing to this practice, you cultivate a presence that is both grounding and enlightening, enabling you to navigate life's chaos with stoic calm and insight. The question remains, how will you let this practice change you today? How will you ensure that the world feels your absence not because you sought to be loud, but because your quiet presence is irreplaceably profound? 9. Process of introspection. In the quiet moments of self-reflection, as we take each mindful breath and pause to consider the journey we are on, we uncover layers of our essence that often remain hidden. This introspective process isn't about seeking quick or easy answers. It's a deep commitment to understanding the true nature of our being. Marcus Aurelius, a revered Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote underscores the Stoic belief in the power of self-awareness and inner strength, both of which are fostered through continuous self-reflection. The courage to face the unknown within us isn't merely an act of bravery. It's a daily pursuit that gradually reveals new strengths and sometimes new vulnerabilities. The reward of this relentless pursuit is profound. As we cultivate deeper self-awareness, we empower ourselves to live with greater authenticity, purpose, and peace. However, this journey also involves the critical task of identifying and letting go of unhealthy attachments. Such attachments might appear harmless but can slowly erode our inner peace and distort our true selves. Reflecting deeply on our daily interactions, emotions, and instinctual responses allows us to discern the subtle sources of negativity or discomfort that infiltrate our lives. These are the shadows lurking in the crevices of our relationships and affections, the hidden weights that drag us down. By identifying these detrimental ties, we're invited not only to recognize their presence but also to consider the freeing impact of diminishing or eliminating these bonds from our lives. This introspective challenge isn't easy. It demands a thorough examination of ingrained beliefs, recurring behaviors, and outdated expectations that might have once been useful but now prove to be restrictive. Seneca, another monumental figure in Stoicism, taught us that freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Embracing this perspective, we see that defining healthy boundaries is an essential part of our personal liberation. It lights the way forward, offering us a chance not just for healing, but for true transformation. As you listen to these words, ask yourself, what are the attachments that I need to let go of? How might my life change if I could free myself from these burdens? Engage with this content, reflect on it, and let it resonate with your own experiences. Remember, the path of Stoicism is not just about enduring life's challenges. It's about transforming them into opportunities for personal growth and enduring serenity. How will you apply these insights to your daily life, ensuring that each day is not just lived but is lived well? 10. Effective communication. In the bustling tapestry of modern life, where the echoes of ancient Stoic wisdom subtly resonate with the contemporary soul, the concept of learning to be missed unfolds a profound narrative that intertwines the Stoic philosophy with the art of effective communication. At the heart of this narrative lies the Stoic admonition from Epictetus: don't explain your philosophy, embody it. This encapsulates the quintessence of Stoicism, living authentically and with purpose in a manner that others not only notice our absence, but feel the weight of it when we are not present. Effective communication of our needs, when deeply rooted in authenticity and mutual respect, transcends being merely a tool. It becomes an integral part of maintaining internal balance and nurturing a peaceful and integrated self. This communication is not about verbosity, but about the value of silence and the spaces between words where understanding brews. It's in these silences that we learn to be missed, where our unspoken words gather strength and our absence is felt more profoundly. The Stoic practice of detachment serves not just as a method for personal equilibrium, but as a strategy for interpersonal influence. Recognizing and detaching from unhealthy attachments is an invitation to deep introspection, a reflective look at who we are, the choices we make, and the external influences we permit to shape our lives. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, once stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This perspective is crucial as it underscores the importance of internal control and the rejection of external disruptions that could derail our emotional and mental stability. As we tread this path of rediscovery, we are encouraged to redefine our priorities and reconnect with our true values. This reconnection is essential for fostering a life not just of external achievement, but of internal fulfillment and authenticity. The Stoic principle of understanding what is within our control helps us establish boundaries for our desires in a world where excess is often mistaken for success. It teaches us that setting limits is not about deprivation, but about discerning what genuinely enriches our lives. Delving deeper into the nature of our desires, we are prompted to distinguish between essential needs, those that genuinely contribute to our happiness and well-being, and fleeting desires, those arising from momentary whims or societal pressures. This discernment is vital, pushing us towards greater self-control and introspection. As we draw firm boundaries around our aspirations, we are not just practicing restraint. We are cultivating a deeper appreciation for what we already possess and recognizing the sufficiency and beauty in simplicity. In a powerful twist of perspective, gratitude emerges as a formidable antidote to the insatiability that plagues contemporary existence. By anchoring our hearts in the present and appreciating what we have, we counteract the relentless pursuit of more. Gratitude enhances our life's tapestry not by adding more threads but by illuminating those already woven. Seneca, another Stoic luminary, beautifully captures this sentiment. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. Through these principles, the Stoic philosophy not only offers a lens to view our modern challenges, but also provides practical tools to enhance our interpersonal relations and our self-understanding. The journey through learning to be missed is ultimately about cultivating presence, both in being with others and in the silence of our absence, where our essence is most profoundly felt. This narrative does not merely aim to instruct, but to transform, urging us to live a life that is not only observable when we are present, but also deeply felt and valued when we are not. 11. Setting limits for our desires. The art of setting boundaries for our desires emerges not as a form of self-denial, but as a profound practice of self-awareness and authenticity. When we consciously choose what we allow into our lives, we are not merely shedding unnecessary clutter. Rather, we are selecting to pursue genuine aspirations that truly enhance our existence and promote our personal growth. This alignment of our wants with our core needs and values serves as a pivotal force for personal fulfillment and sustained satisfaction. Let's consider the life of Alex, a successful corporate lawyer. His daily routine was packed from dawn to dusk with meetings, client calls, and endless piles of paperwork. Though his professional life thrived, his personal life suffered, leading to a profound sense of emptiness. It was only when Alex began to apply Stoic principles, particularly reassessing his desires, that he noticed a shift. He started by setting strict boundaries for his work hours and mindfully choosing activities that aligned with his true passions, such as spending more time with his family and reconnecting with old hobbies. This change didn't reduce his professional success. Rather, it enhanced his overall happiness and contentment in life. Now think about your own life. What are the extras that occupy your space without adding real value? Are there commitments or pursuits you cling to out of habit rather than genuine interest? Through the Stoic practice of limiting our desires, we find a way out of the cycle of frustration and chronic dissatisfaction. It's about guiding ourselves toward a place of contentment and peace of mind, where our energies are spent on what truly matters. As we strip away the non-essential, we make room for authentic growth and deeper connections. As you reflect on this message, consider how you can apply these principles in your daily life. What changes can you make to align more closely with your true values? Remember, the goal is not to diminish joy or ambition, but to create a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. In today's video, we explored the profound wisdom of Stoicism through various facets: the value of being alone, differentiating between need and desire, being strictly rational, exercising control over our perceptions and reactions, and the acceptance of change. Each segment offered insights into cultivating a life aligned with Stoic principles, emphasizing the importance of introspection, authentic living, and personal growth. As we conclude, I encourage each of you to reflect on these teachings. Consider how you might integrate these principles into your daily routine to enhance your personal development and happiness. How can you apply the concept of being alone to better understand yourself, or differentiate more clearly between your needs and desires to simplify your life and focus on what truly matters? I invite you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Which of these Stoic principles resonated most with you today? How do you plan to implement these ideas in your own life? Engaging in this discussion not only enriches our community, but also deepens your own understanding and commitment to these practices. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to Stoic in Your Life for more insights into how Stoicism can guide us through the modern world. Together, let's continue our journey of evolution, embracing the Stoic wisdom that teaches us to cherish the present and cultivate a life of purpose and peace.